What do you say? If you're a new associate, how do you get the message across? We encourage you to be the messenger, not the message. You know, we talk about sports all the time, and I'm going to do it too. If you could have Michael Jordan, if you were playing 2-on-2 and you could pick Michael Jordan every time, how many of you would pick Michael Jordan? Me too. So as it relates to this business, if you could have Al Carty in your back pocket going on all your presentations with you, how many would you take out? All of you, right? Absolutely. Me too. I still do. Why not? How many would you take a Lindsey Byram? How many would you take a Bob Lawson? How many would take a Peter Catalano? You have that opportunity. All you have to do is be the messenger, not the message. Look, the purpose of what I'm about to show you is to create an environment where new associates can share the message from the very first day. You can start with the 10 circles. This is a great way for you to practice some of our scripts. You know, because look, let's face it, guys, on the 10 circles, those are people like your brothers, your mother, your father, your spouse. If you started calling them and saying, I have some compelling information I want to share with you, they're going to say, what, are you okay? Do we need to see somebody? Right? Because maybe that's not how you talk all the time. But if you said, look, man, you're my younger brother, I need to do some practice. Let me show you what I do, and then let's practice together, okay? I'm going to call you up, just pretend like I don't know you. That's a great way for you to practice. And these are the people who aren't going to judge you, right? So we want to start to allow you to share this message on day one. Excuse me, the Texas heat down here, right? The new associate. First things first, you got to be in the system with an FEG code number, right? Why would a drill sergeant, like Al was saying, why would a drill sergeant train someone who hasn't been recruited yet? Doesn't make any sense. Why would a coach teach a player who hasn't tried out? Doesn't make sense, right? So you got to be in the system with the code number. You got to start the process of getting your license. You got to do your own personal planning. You got to have a list of names so we know who to call and how to practice what I'm about to show you, right? That's what the new associate has to bring to the table. Look, our system, simple, duplicable process with a new associate does not have to be an expert, nor have all the answers to engage a prospect. That's what we have coaches for. That's why technology has come so far along that I can just put you on hold and dial someone else in and they can answer your questions. It's simple, guys. You don't need to be an expert to have an expert give you a presentation, okay? The new associates will be assigned a licensed trainer that will work with them for 30 days at minimal. The new associate will call 3 people a day, 5 days per week for a period of 30 days. And you're going to follow a very simple outline or script to share our business with new prospects, okay? There are 3 stages you need to understand when making contact. First, all we're trying to do is create curiosity. That's all we're trying to do. We're not trying to give away the end of the book or the end of the movie. We're just trying to give them enough information for them to want more, right? I heard a saying down here, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, but you can put salt in the food, right? I don't know, somebody said that to me. I never heard that back up north, so I assume that it's a Texas thing. But you can put salt in the food. Well, that's what we're doing when we create curiosity. We just want to give them enough to say, yeah, I'd like to know more. And there's a couple ways to do that. I'm going to show you the 7 magic words, and I'm going to bring Preeta back up because he's an expert at the workbook presentation and inviting people to meetings. Stage number 2, 3-way call or face-to-face interaction with your trainer or coach to set an appointment for the onboarding. You need to see how that process is done, because how will you as a field trainer know what to do if no one's ever showed you how to set an appointment? Everything has to be rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Very easy to duplicate, right? Now, stage number 3, you do the onboarding meeting with your trainer. You see a pattern here, guys? And bring them into our business. How do you know how to do an onboarding if a coach never shows you how to do it? Our goal, again, is to get you to a level where you can be the field trainer. But in order to do that, you need to be field trained. Does that make sense? All right, good. So let's talk about the 7 magic words. And we're going to do a little bit of role playing here, okay? So I'm going to take you through the scripts. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have someone who maybe is a little bit more experienced, somebody who's comfortable making calls, just do a little scenario role play with me, okay? So let's talk about the first script. New associate and a prospect, you call someone up, hey, Bill, how are you? How's the wife? How's the kids? Listen, the reason why I called is I have some compelling information I need to share with you. Are you in front of your computer? Oh, Mike, what is it? Well, are you in front of your computer? Yes, great. Go to my website, freedombuildermike.com. Let me know when you're there. All right, I'm here. Great. You see that video up top that says FEG in America? Click on that video. Let's make sure that it plays. 6 minutes long. You start to hear it play. Great. You know what? If you'd like, watch some of the other videos, but after that one, give me a call when you're done. Pretty simple, right? Now, you don't have to use the words compelling if that's not in your nature. That's just a basis for the script. Here's what you absolutely need to say every time. The reason I called, because that's a transition statement. Now you get their attention. If you're just calling to say hello, that's different. But when you say the reason I called, everything stops in that person's mind, and now they're paying attention because you have a specific purpose to have them on that phone. And then however you want to say it, here's normally what I say. Listen, the reason why I called, Lindsay, is because I got some information you absolutely need to see. Are you in front of your computer? And Lindsay, yeah, no problem. Whoa, what is it? Well, that's what I got to show you, right? So you don't have to use it verbatim, but you have to use that concept. You have to say as little as possible with getting your message across, okay? The reason why I called, I got some information you need to see, or compelling information if that's how you are, or awesome stuff, however it is, depending upon the person that you're talking to, okay? So let's look at it a little bit of a different scenario. Hey, Bill, how are you? The reason why I called is because I got something you absolutely need to see. Are you in front of your computer? Bill says, no, Mike, I'm not at the moment. When will you be in front of your computer? Later on tonight, but can you tell me what I'm going to see? Look, I really need to show you. You're going to want to see it for yourself. Call me when you're in front of your computer, and I'll walk you through it. Now, we wish it was that easy. And part of the reason why we're doing some role-playing is because I know what you guys have gone through because I went through it too. Okay? I've been in that trap where people are relentless. Okay? So last script, voicemail, it's pretty easy. Normally, I leave a voicemail. Hey, Nan, what's going on? It's Mike. Listen, give me a shout when you get a chance. I got some information I got to share with you. And I hang up. Great talking to you. Simple. It doesn't have to be complex. It doesn't have to be detailed. Sometimes you're better off not even leaving a message, depending upon your relationship with that person. Once they know why you're calling them, maybe they won't call you back, right? But if you do need to leave a message, that's usually how my message goes. Hey, Dallas, how you doing? This is Mike. I just give me a call when you have a chance. I just have some information that I'd like to share with you. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care. So I want to do a little exercise because a lot of these trainings that we do here are we talk, you listen, but I want to get you guys involved because I know what it's like to be in the field. I'm still there, okay? Just because I am a field trainer or whatever the case may be doesn't mean that I'm not in the field being field trained myself. And I know what it's like to make the calls, and I know what it's like to have people say yes or say no. So who in here, again, a little bit more experience, who's comfortable making calls on a regular basis? Lindsay? Adrian? Well, Linda, you make a lot of calls too, right?
Yes.
Yes, you do. I know. So I'd ask Linda, because I hear you in the office. You do a great job. But I want to ask you to kind of role play a little bit with me, okay? So I'm going to be your new prospect. And just so you're aware, yeah, we're gonna play this out. We're going to see how it goes. Just so you're aware, I'm going to try and trip you up a little bit, okay? Because this is what people do. And this is real life, what actually happens. So you're going to call me, and we're going to do it two ways. I'm going to be really easy, and then I'm going to be a little bit tougher, okay? So go ahead and give me a call. You want me to turn around? Does that make it easier?
Ring, ring.
Well, this is Mike.
Hi, Mike. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Linda. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Excellent.
Brain just broke.
Your brain just broke. Well, we should probably get that fixed. Was there something that you needed? Something that you
Hi,
wanted?
Mike. Yeah, the reason I'm calling is I have some information I need to share with you. Are you in front of your computer?
I can be in about 10 seconds. I just got to run downstairs. Why? What is it?
Okay, well, I have something I need to show you. Let me know when you get to your computer.
All right. Can you tell me a little bit about it? I'm tripping over the dog here.
It's easier to show you.
Oh, okay. That's fair. All right. I'm in front of my computer.
Okay, I tell you what. Hop on the internet real quick.
Okay.
You there?
I am.
in your search bar, type in linda.freedomequitygroup.com. Let me know when my page pops up. You should see my name in the top right-hand corner.
I do. I see. Okay. Yep. I see your name there.
Great. Okay, well, see that top video that says FEG in America?
There are two. There's one that says 1 minute and one that says 6 minutes.
The 6-minute one.
Okay.
The one on the right. Click on that real quick. Let's make sure it plays.
All right. And it starts to play.
Okay, I'm going to hang on the line real quick
Okay.
while you watch it.
Well, you know what? That video was pretty incredible. Pretty powerful stuff.
Awesome. What'd you like about it?
Well, you know, I don't really, never heard of living benefits.
Okay, can you hang on just a minute? Ring, ring. Peter.
Hey Linda, what's up?
Perfect, right? It's very simple. When people cooperate, it's very simple. Linda, we're not done yet, okay? We got one more. Now, speaking from experience, that's one out of maybe 10 or 15 calls, maybe 20 calls, where you get someone who's there, live, ready to watch the video, and they watch it, okay? Most people are busy. Most people are working. Most people have lives and families and children and things like that. So we'll do this exercise one more time. This time it's going to be a little bit more difficult, all right? I appreciate you volunteering. Peter said he was auctioning off the car to whoever volunteered, so you inherited a new BMW.
I'll take it.
So we'll go ahead. We'll do this again one more time.
Ring, ring.
Hello, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? This is Linda. How are you?
I'm doing great, Linda. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Great.
Listen, the reason I called is I have some information I want to share with you. Are you in front of your computer?
Not at the moment. I'm not. But can you tell me what it's about?
Well, actually, it's easier for me to show you. Are you at home with internet access?
You know what? I'm on the road. I'm going to be on the road for about 30 minutes here, but I have some time now. Why don't you just tell me a little bit about it?
Well, a picture's worth 1,000 words, a video's worth 1,000,000. I don't want to distract you while you're driving, so how about if I give you a call in about 40 minutes when you get home?
Well, I mean, I'm not really driving because I'm more sitting in traffic. And you know what? I hear what you're saying about a video worth 1,000,000 words, but what is this? What video do I need to see? There are a lot of videos on the internet. You know, Linda, I got kids.
Yeah, you do. And, you know, I would love to tell you about it, but there's too much to tell you. It's easier if you jump on the internet and watch the video.
Yeah, I hear you, Linda. You know what? I think Comcast is actually coming to my house today. I'm not sure how much internet I'll actually have. So, you know, we got some time now. Why can't you tell me about it?
Because there are no words to tell you. It's something that you have to see and hear to
Okay.
make the full connection.
To make the full connection. Are you trying to sell me something?
No, I would never do that. Put your checkbook away.
Okay. I just want to make sure, you know, because you're kind of dodging me a little bit, so I'm wondering what this is all about.
How about I send you a link to my site, and I can give you a call back later on this evening around 7, once you've had a chance to watch it.
Okay, so you're gonna text me a link to the website?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. All right. Well, if I get around to it, you know, you can go ahead and try and give me a call at 7. Again, I'm not sure if I'll be there, but you know, go ahead and text me the link anyway. But if you could tell me just even a little bit about it, so I know what I'm getting myself into. I don't want to have my kids around me and then I pull up a video that may be a little inappropriate.
I really don't have the time to get into it with you. Watch the video, and I'll call you later.
All right. All right. Well, I'm sorry to take up most of your time, you know, but hopefully we can talk later. I appreciate the call.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Take care. Now, how many people have had a phone call like that? Thank you, Linda. All right, Linda, come on, Linda. How many people have talked to someone who is absolutely relentless all the time, right? How many people, now here's really the key question, the $64 million question. How many people succumb to the relentlessness of that person? and say, you know what, I have a great business opportunity. Or let me tell you about insurance. A lot of us, right? I did.
Hey, Mike, excuse me
Yes,
for
sir.
interrupting, but I whispered something in Linda's ear right at the end there.
Yeah.
And there's a training point right there. I can be on a three-way call when you call Mike, and I can be on mute, so if he doesn't know I'm there, and I can text you, like I just whispered in your ear, say this, and I can help coach you through that call, even though Mike doesn't know I'm on the call. See? And that's a great way to learn how to talk to somebody, because I don't know Mike. So me calling him is not the same thing as you calling him, but I can still be there and coach you. So.
Absolutely. Thanks,
And by
Al.
the way, that shut him right down.
Yeah, it did.
See,
Boom.
boom, right, exactly. So, and Al makes a great point. It's okay to have your coach on the phone as you're making calls if you can't be there face to face, because they can help you along that process. See, what my coaches back in Rhode Island did, we're very fast paced if you haven't noticed. I'm sure Al has exposed that to you over the last few years. But back home, when somebody was really relentless on the phone, tell me about this. I'm not at home. I'm sitting in traffic. My computer doesn't work. I got a bone in my leg. Whatever it is, right? It was, you know what? I really like it. Hold on. You know what? I got to take this call. I got to go. I'll call you later. Even if I'm not getting another call, it gets them off the phone.
Yeah.
I'm too busy right now. You know what? Someone's coming in. I got to go. Talk to you later. You end the conversation right there. You're not being rude or anything like that, but you need to get them to see it for themselves. So the reason why we did the role play is because I've been there, Linda, right? And I've made the mistakes of saying, the reason I want to show you is because it's an incredible business opportunity. Guess what the next question is?
Oh, what business?
What business? Hold on a second. Let me find out, right? When your credibility goes out the window like that, right? Or you got to hear about this great insurance. No, I'm good. I own it. No, you might, but you don't own what you could have. So it's important that we understand the dynamic of people. It's important that we understand human nature. And it's important that we understand the reason why we have scripts are for a reason. It's because they work, okay? The more we can stick to the script, the more we can get people to see it rather than us telling them the better off they are. Now, I covered one way to do that, and that's through the internet. What I'm going to do is bring Peter back up to show you a couple of different ways to do that and expose people to the information. So help me welcome Peter back up.
Wow, that clapping is really cool. Can I do that again? Can I really walk back down and have you clap again? That was really awesome. Did Mike do a great job with that?
Yeah.
Linda, you did excellent on it. I know you put on the hot seat. You did a great job with that. So, hey, listen, guys. That's one way of doing it, right? That's one way. Just invite people to watch the information. We're the messenger, not the message. Right? We didn't create living benefits. We're not the actuaries. We're not the insurance company. But we have a passion for people to upgrade. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said, well, Pete, why do I need to look at this? I said, do you like driving a 1978 car? He goes, what do you mean? I said, look, I can get you a 2016 car for the same price of a 1978 car. Won't you take the upgraded car? Why? We take that every time. Isn't that what we're doing? Aren't we giving people more benefit for at least the same, if not less? Who would not want to look at that? That's all we're doing is exposing it. Well, sometimes some people don't want to be in front of the computer. Sometimes some people will sit there and say, kind of give, like Mike gave the hard time. Well, I'm in the car. I'm going to do this. Right? Hey, great. When you get home, let's chat. You know what I did last night? It was really fun. I got on my phone and I started texting, saying hi to folks, reconnecting with people. I got about 2,000 names in here. Some people I don't know, or at least I haven't talked to in 4 or 5 years, or still up in Austin, whatever. Hey, just reconnecting, saying hi, and I'm now re-engaging with 5 or 6 people on text, and we'll either meet where? On the computer, or we'll meet face-to-face, right? So let's talk about face-to-face. It's the workbook presentation. This is real simple. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Listen, like to get together for some coffee. Hey, Al, what's going on? You know, we haven't talked to each other for a while, and I'm creating a new business here in town, and just let's get together and have some coffee at some point. You have time available next week?
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm not telling them, hey, I got this new insurance product for you. Oh, I got this business. Let's just get together. And I bring this workbook. Now I'm going to give credit back to Linda for helping us create the workbook. Mike and Al put this together. They did a great job, didn't they? You know, if you look at this workbook, it's our presentation. What they did is took the opportunity presentation and they put it in a nice little 4-page format. Now, anybody can take this information and read it. That's all we have to do, is read from cover to cover. Is that hard to do? It's a new world of money. Look, are you where you thought you would be 10 years ago? That's a question in our presentation. Again, connect the dots here, right? That's all we're doing. It's right here. Are you where you thought you would be 10 years ago? That is such a powerful question. Who in this room is where they thought they would be today 10 years ago? I'm not. Well, look, I just want to share with you a little bit. If you got sick and can't go to work, who pays your bills? Right? I mean, it's not that hard, is it? Now, it's nice if I highly recommend you read it first. Maybe get a feel for what it is. I mean, come on, we got to practice. Perfect. Anybody watching the Olympic trials? We were on last night watching the Olympic trials. Oh my gosh, my son comes in, 5 years old, the 5-year-old, right? Yeah, 5-year-old comes in last night. He's looking at it, and he saw some of these girls gymnasts on the balance beams, and I kid you not, he goes, oh my God, how did they do that? Does practice make perfect? No. Perfect practice makes perfect. You think they weren't practicing over and over again to get in the Olympic trials? What do you think we do with the workbook? What do we think we do with the Are You in Front of Your Computer? We practice and then we practice some more. So we go through it. Hey, look, over 6 million people are diagnosed with heart attack, stroke, cancer. 70% will not die. More than half go bankrupt in the process. You just have to read. Okay? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. So do you know anyone who's been diagnosed with heart attack, cancer, stroke? Yes. This isn't hard to do the workbook, is it? Then you move over to my favorite of all, red line, blue line. And then you ask the question, well, gee, does the blue line make you feel more financially secure? Oh, this is just it. Well, you know what? Let's think about some people that you may want to share this with. It's all right here, right? All you have to do is read it. We've made it that simple. Does anybody find this difficult? So get together, text somebody, hey, coffee? Get on the text, call somebody up. Coffee? Like to get together, grab a little bite? Is that hard to do? Again, we're the messenger. Are we selling anything over text? Are we selling anything over the phone? No, we're just showing them. We're putting people in front of information so that they can make a decision that's best for who? Because it's all about who? That's last time I checked. It's all in here. All you have to do is read it. Now let's go to this another idea. Tuesday nights, what do we got going on in this office?
Open house.
Open house. Thank you so much. This doesn't say opportunity anymore. We got to change the slide. It's the open house meeting Tuesday nights. Thursday nights is the Hispanic meeting at Boston 10. Thursday nights is Sugarland with Lindsay. Thursday, Deborah, you Tuesday or Thursday nights? I forgot. I'm sorry. You're Tuesday nights, Midtown. So, and then Dallas has meetings. Wayne has meetings up in the Austin area. There's meetings out on the East Coast all the time. Sorry, guys, I don't remember what days you have them. But Ramsey and Leo and everybody runs meetings up there. Bring somebody to a meeting. Now, you've all heard this story, right? Well, maybe you haven't. Mr. Blumenkemper tells a great story. When he got started in this business, he used to drive a Porsche 911. Cool little car, isn't it? Kind of fun, lots of power. Boy, you can really get loose in that car. How many people can you get in that car? Two? One's the driver, I hope, right? And then one more, right? So what's the best way to ensure somebody will come to a meeting with you? Pick them up. So Mr. Blumenkemper went out and bought a Suburban. And he filled it, and he brought people to the meeting. Why not? The best way to ensure somebody's going to come and see the information is you stop by and pick them up. But in the meantime, why not invite them? Look, the opportunity meeting is another way to put prospects in front of the information. Put those you know, love, and care about in front of the information. We, like I said, have meetings across the country. We have a calendar. You can go to the calendar. You can see the meetings. I recommend you call up the leader of that area and just double check on the meeting location, know some information like, what would you want to tell people when they're coming to this meeting? What's kind of a key item about coming to this meeting? 7 o'clock at night at a professional business building that locks off at 6. Be here early because the doors downstairs are locked. Right? The doors are locked, but we'll be there to let you in. That way they're not confused. They walk up to the door, it's locked. Hey, wait a minute, I thought I was having a meeting here. Yeah, no, I'm coming right now. Don't worry, it's okay. Maybe you'll actually be there to let them in the door, right? Maybe the meeting's in a special location, or maybe the meeting is, takes a little direction. So find out about the meeting and make sure there are people there welcoming them into the meeting. Hey, what do you got going Tuesday night? Do you got anything on the agenda? No, I'll tell you what, I've got this great thing, real compelling information I need to show you and Dave. Hey, if I pick you guys up, you want to come on and join me for this information?
What's it about?
Great question. And when you see it, you'll get all the information that you need to know about it. Dana, I stutter. And as Mike said earlier, or Linda said earlier, a picture's worth 1,000 words, a video's worth 1,000,000, a live presentation's worth 10 million. I stutter. Would you like me to stutter through 10 million words, or would you like a professional to present it? Now, I can get away with that because I've been stuttering for 48 years. What's my age? Sorry. Okay. So invite people for an opportunity for who? For them. So paint the picture of what's important to them. Hey, Bruce, if I can show you a way to get more time and freedom and money for your kids to do the things that you want to do, would you come with me on Tuesday night to check out this information?
Sure.
Absolutely. Right? See, what a lot of people want to do is they want to go right to the solution first. Oh, I got a great solution for the issues that you have. How do you know what issues I have? Because you didn't talk to me, you didn't ask me. Get to know them a little bit. What kind of things would you like out of your life? What kind of things are you looking to accomplish? Hey, Bruce, where do you want to go with your life? Right? They'll tell you exactly what they want. And then just show them that we have an opportunity for them to get there. If I can show you a way to make $100,000 a year working 50 hours or less or 25 hours a week to build a true business that's not fully dependent on you so you can spend the time and with your wife and kids that you want to spend, would you come with me on Tuesday night? Is that really hard? Now, it sounds easy. I practice this a lot. See, something that Alice taught me, and it's taught me because I've been here on Tuesday nights. I come to these meetings. Whether I have a guest or not, I always work and strive to bring a guest. I always ask to have guests, and I'm always inviting to this meeting. Sometimes, not everybody I invite. In fact, sometimes, the other day I invited 10, no one showed. But did I stop? No, I keep going. Sometimes you can invite 20, 30 people. You keep inviting. By the way, I'll share with you a little trick. You want to increase your percentage of odds of people coming to a meeting? Have your trainer on a three-way call. Because the trainer's job on a three-way call, even if it's not your trainer, but somebody doing a three-way, is invite the person to the next step. That's what we're designed. That's what I'm trained to do, is help you, George, invite the people you want at the meeting, because now it's a third-party invitation. Harder, by the way, for people to say no to me than you. All right, because now they have an obligation to me. So take advantage of that. Okay? So look. Practice, practice, practice. Al says this all the time when he's giving the presentations up here, usually then the training side of it. Does Al go through the presentation he's given 1,000,000 times before every presentation? Yes, he does. The guy wrote the presentation. He knows it like the back of his head, right? But still, you'll see him. If you catch him, you get here early enough. Clue, folks, be here early. Get here early enough. You'll see Al walking through the presentation again before he presents it. Isn't that a clue? Success leaves clues, right? So why don't we go through the invitation, practice it, get in front of a mirror, work with your trainer. Perfect practice creates the perfection, if you will. Here's some scripts. I'm looking to expand my team in the local area. I'm looking for quality people like yourself. Are you interested in making additional income? Anybody not interested in making extra money? Have you met anybody who doesn't want to make more money? I haven't. I know millionaires who want to make more money. Do a three-way call. Associate participates in introducing the trainer. Observe. Look, can you get the idea of the training process we go through? Can you get the idea of why we're here? So, what are the benefits? Contact 3 people a day. 15 per week, 60 in a month. You've heard me say this often, right? What do we say in our presentation? One of my favorite lines in our presentation, we're proven, anybody remember? Proven, predictable, duplicable, and profitable. Now, my favorite is predictable. Now, here's what we know. You contact 3 people a day, 15 people a week, 60 in a month, you will find success. That's what it takes. You'll get to your next, does anybody have an interest in like raising up a level? Yeah, anybody have interest in making more money? Hey, let me ask you this question. Does anybody who's ever had a jobby job, can they get a promotion, an increase in pay at their time frame, maybe within 10 days of joining the company? Have you ever seen that? Hey, Bruce, welcome to the company. You've been here 10 days. We're going to go and give you a raise. Anybody ever have that happen to them? 60 days? 90 days? Oh, and let's throw in the other bonus plan I like. There's no subjective review about your personality. Oh, you know, Dave, we really like you, but we got to work on your... So we're not going to give you that big of a raise. So this is what it takes to start earning your 6-figure income. This is what it takes. Invite people to watch the video. Invite people to have a cup of coffee and do the workbook. Invite people to an opportunity. Do we have enough opportunity to show people this information available for you? Does anybody think that there isn't enough to show people?